Hello friends, welcome to a new video. My name is Andrada and I'm a Romanian illustrator. This week's video is going to be a bit different and I think it's kind of a vlog, I guess. Anyway, I'm gonna be painting garden gnomes. This is a fun little project my mother asked me to help her with. We have 3 gnomes that were in a pretty bad state. The paint was almost all gone and they were dirty and simply didn't serve their purpose like this. So, as the painter extraordinaire that I am, I was interested with this task. It was a one-day project. I didn't think I would get to paint them all in one day. I have never done something like this before, but I planned it all ahead and surprisingly enough for me, it went really well and on schedule. With that said, I didn't become a master at painting gnomes and I haven't used acrylics in a very long time. I feel like I haven't done the best job, but I did really try my best and my parents were very satisfied, and that's the most important thing. Also, I wanted to prepare something special for this video and I decided that I could do some research about garden gnomes, and I have some really interesting facts to share with you all. I chose the weirdest, most interesting, and even witchy facts to share with you, and I will leave links to the articles I have found online for your further education on garden gnomes culture down in the description box. Please do check them out, they're very well written, so all credits go to the authors of those articles. Okay then, first fact. Apparently it all started with Roman Emperor Adrian, who liked having hermits living in his villa's gardens. The idea became popular again in England in the 18th century when rich landowners hired actual people to act as ornamental hermits in their garden. They would live in rustic, unheated buildings and they weren't allowed to talk to anyone, to bathe, or even to care for their bodies in any way, so they could serve this Georgian England aesthetic, which is really crazy. But fortunately, this practice went out of trend and one Sir Charles Isham, I don't know how to pronounce his name correctly, sorry, brought home from Germany a set of 21 garden gnomes, along with the knowledge that these gnomes were cheerful little creatures that provided garden assistance and protection overnight. Of course, they were widely popularized by the Disney movie that we all know and a lot of people love, but what was another very successful attempt to popularize them again in the 70s was a book called Gnomes. It was illustrated by Rian Portvliet. Yes, sorry about that. And research by Will Hagen, and it describes the life and culture of gnomes. Herbal medicines, way of life, architecture, and education are some of the information you can find in the book. A few specific facts are that gnomes are to live around 400 years old and are 7 times stronger than humans. More recently, from the 2000s onward, they become popular again, and there is even a French organization called the Garden Gnome Liberation Front that aims to liberate gnomes by sending them on trips around the world, and they then return home with awesome stories to tell about their adventures. And now I really want to share some witchy stuff about them, like the fact that they connect us to the fairy and earth realms. According to the alchemist Paracelsus, gnomes are earth elementals or spirits, therefore they can walk through earth like we people walk through air. As garden gnomes, they have a light-hearted energy, and as I have said earlier, they use their magic to protect, guard, and nourish the garden. They are friendly and fun, and great helpers for gardeners. It is said that they also love children and will protect them from poisoning themselves with all kinds of plants and bugs you might have in your garden. Though they are cheerful and inherently good creatures, if they find you not respecting Mother Nature, you might get on their bad side and be punished for your wrongdoings. They could lure you to eat unsafe plants or fruit, or you might find yourself with your nose in the dirt because you didn't clean up after yourself while having a picnic. Everyone wants their home and travels to feel safe and happy. So as long as we have common sense and let their magic work to bring us closer to Earth, we might also gain a more grounded vision about life and even their light-hearted energy and cheerful nature. Okay everyone, these were the facts that I wanted to share with you today on garden gnomes and gnomes in general. I really hope you liked the video and learned something new. I certainly have and cherish our little helpers more now. I will make sure to bring one home too on my balcony to protect my herbs. Don't forget to check the description box for more information on gnomes. Thank you very much for watching this video, and if you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and maybe subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, please leave me a comment down below. I am always happy to hear from you. Take care of yourselves and see you next week. Bye bye.